Hey Bulldogs, welcome back. Hey, hope everybody's enjoyed a nice, relaxing summer. Been able to go somewhere, enjoy the weather outside. So we're quickly approaching the start of the 23-24 school year. So want to get a couple of videos out ahead of time, make sure that everybody has what they need to get this 23-24 school year started out here at Clinton Central School Corporation. So we'll get into this. I got a short video here for you guys, just go through some up and coming things for the 23-24 school year. So first thing I want to note is the back to school night is going to be on August 8th from 5 to 7 p.m. That's corporation wide, from early kindergarten all the way up to seniors in high school. You can come out, check out the classrooms, check out the buildings. Probably be a very busy night for us there. First student day is August 9th. And then our back to school carnival for the elementary school is actually going to be August 11th, so the Friday, the first Friday of school from 5 to 7 p.m. Also, just some things. If you've been around the campus or been driving by, you have seen there's a lot of construction going on. First of all, with the high school office, we are on schedule to have the new high school and corporation office set to open up in January of 2024. So starting second semester. Knock on wood, as long as everything kind of stays on schedule, we'll have the new office ready to open up then. High school athletic edition, that's probably what everybody's seeing the most, just with all the ground that's torn up, all the excavation that's going on, the deconstruction that's going on the north side of the high school. That is underway pretty heavily with that new high school athletic addition on the north side of Clinton Central Junior Senior High School. Something important to note, last year we were able to use the north doors N2, at the end of the year. However, during the entire 23-24 school year, those doors will be inaccessible. Everybody that would normally use those doors are now going to have to enter through the front doors W1, enter and exit those doors throughout the school year. The high school kitchen has been kind of a bomb went off in there. Just a lot of excavation going on in there, rerouting drains and everything. Been able to add a little bit of square footage by repurposing some areas within that. So we're getting that cleaned up and ready to go for the start of the school year. Wrestling maintenance rooms, we've had some upgrades there. And the VRF HVAC units. This is something that's going to have an impact on students, primarily at the elementary this year. Those are the units that supply the AC and heat to classrooms. We have a plan on how to handle that, but those VRF units are going to have to go in as the school year, as we have students here on campus. So during the year, your child's classroom teacher may have to relocate to another classroom for a period of about a week and a half to 2 weeks so that contractors are able to get in and install those VRF units, and then we're going to rotate around. We've got a good plan to hopefully make it as invasive as possible for our students, as least intrusive on our teachers and students as well. So we'll keep everybody up to date as those VRF HVAC units go in at the high school and really primarily at the elementary school. Painting's been going on. We've had some offices and classrooms being painted at the elementary. We've done a lot of painting at the high school. I have some other videos that you guys will see that go through all of these construction upgrades. So if you want to learn more about that and see those from a visual standpoint, I definitely encourage you to check those out. All right, so this summer, as far as new staff goes, we've had a very, very busy summer with interviewing and hiring new staff at the elementary school and the high school. Our administrative team has done an absolutely phenomenal job at recruiting really what I would consider some really, really great educators to join our team here at Clinton Central School Corporation so that we are able to provide our students with the best learning experiences possible. We do still have a few open positions left to fill prior to August 9th, and our administrative staff is working hard to find the best educators for our students. We're calling people, we are recruiting individuals for those open positions as well, and then doing a thorough job of interviewing and screening those candidates to get our best educators possible for our students. So as we continue to fill those positions, it's my intent that next week when we do another Bulldog Blast is to be able to provide you with an update on all of our new hires there, and possibly even be able to put a face with a name prior to the start of the school year. So we're excited to be able to bring aboard these new educators into the Bulldog community and Bulldog family, and be able to show them what we have to offer here at Clinton Central. So as parents, students, community members, what can you expect for the 23-24 school year here within Clinton Central School Corporation? So one thing, you may remember, if you live within the district, you may have received a community survey. Our staff, we send out a staff survey every year. We are going to be working on a strategic planning this fall to have a strategic plan that's really going to map out the decisions that the board, superintendent, administrators, teachers are going to make over the next 3 to 5 years to really streamline our thought processes to ensure that we're doing what we've planned ahead to do. So that's the purpose of the strategic plan. So we're going to utilize the data from the spring community survey. We're going to utilize staff survey data from the last 2 years, and then we're going to put together committee members and get their input as we develop this strategic plan and have it ready to go by January of 2024. The next big thing, obviously, is construction. So we got the hard hat out. Construction is going to be a big thing for this entire school year. That's going to be a big process. There's a lot of moving parts going on throughout the school year and into next summer as we continue to work through these building projects. Another big focus of mine, the administrative staff, our teachers, is our curriculum alignment. We want to do a very good job of mapping out curriculum from early kindergarten up to 12th grade. We want the curriculum to be horizontally aligned, meaning within 3rd grade it's aligned, within 4th grade it's aligned, but then also vertically aligned, aligning our curriculum so that we are doing a good job of, as students go from 1st to 2nd grade, 2nd to 3rd grade, 3rd to 4th grade, so on and so forth, that we are making sure that we're hitting the curriculum so that we, in the right manner, so that our students are not missing any of the standards as they progress through the different grade levels and subject matters here at Clinton Central School Corporation. Another thing that you can expect is just positive and customer service driven staff here at Clinton Central School Corporation. I really want to focus student first approach with everything that we do. So every decision that we make will be focused on what is best for Bulldog students. Again, that student first approach. You're also going to expect and see a transparent communication from teachers, from administrators, superintendent, school board, transparency on school finances as well. The community voted in the operating referendum over the next 8 years. So we want to be very transparent on what we are allocating community dollars for, and be able to promote that out to the community, show what your taxpaying dollars are going towards. And overall, just positive changes, whether that's with our curriculum, with our strategic planning, with the building project. Overall, we anticipate, and we would anticipate that you would expect positive changes here within the Bulldog community. Okay, student fees. Remember those pesky student textbook fees that everybody would have to get once or twice a year? Those are no longer a thing. Indiana legislation passed Senate Bill 395 that went into effect July 1st of 2023. This requires each public school to provide curricular materials at no cost to each student enrolled in public school. What this means, that parents and guardians will no longer have any textbook or curricular fees to pay. But please do note, if you had unpaid fees from prior years, those fees are still required to be paid. But anything from July 1st of 2023 on, there are no textbook or curricular fees. So you will not have a textbook fee for your student. Now, school supplies, those are different. You'll still have a school supply list, laptop or iPad insurance, that's different. Those are optional things. Those are not curricular. So that's something important to be noted as well. We tried to put out some memos here this past week in regards to that, but wanted to reiterate that to parents, students, community members as well. So no student fees as part of the Senate Bill 395 that took effect July 1st of 2023. Okay, so student device insurance. So 7th through 12th grade students, most of them primarily have a laptop. Some do have an iPad if they have special circumstances that require them to have an iPad, but primarily 7th through 12th, they have a laptop. K through 6, they have an iPad. So parents and guardians, you do have the option to purchase device insurance for damaged or lost devices since they are not covered as part of Senate Bill 395, which we just talked about. Parents and guardians, you are responsible for any damaged devices, lost devices, and or the purchase of device insurance if you so choose to. Our device insurance program here at Clinton Central School Corporation is $50. It's non-refundable and it's non-transferable. Device insurance cannot be paid after a device has been damaged or lost. The payment must be made prior to any damaged or lost devices. Sometimes we'll have parents call in and say, hey, my kid just broke their laptop. I want to pay $50 and get the insurance coverage. It doesn't work like that. You have to have insurance prior to the damaged or lost devices. So I would encourage everybody to go through the process and select the insurance for your child's device. $50 is relatively inexpensive when we're talking about devices that cost $400 to $800, depending upon the device. I've laid out in there in that third bullet point, just kind of step by step on how you can pay. If you cannot work through the Power School account and then clicking on your balance and click on eFunds, if you can't work through all of that, you can come into the office, into your building office, whether it's the elementary building or to the high school building, and pay via check or credit cards in the office. So if you can't figure out how the eFund payment works, please come to the office, get it paid. I would encourage you to pay it within that first week of school, just to ensure that nothing happens to your student's device, and you have to pay for it. If you have that insurance, that's going to help offset those costs with it. Okay, so this student device insurance continued, just another slide on that, talking about the specific cost. Just a reminder, if you elect not to have insurance on your child's device, just please be aware of the cost that you will be responsible for if a device is damaged, lost, or damaged beyond repair. So when we're looking at laptops here at the top, a broken screen, just a crack is $100. Broken screen and digitizer, which means pieces are falling out of the screen, that's $150. Full replacement is $600. Chargers, $30. Broken case with obvious abuse is $40. Defacing school laptop is $50 to $100. Looking at iPads, the broken screen is about $100. Broken screen and digitizer, again, $150. For full replacements, $420. Chargers, $30. Broken case, obvious abuse is $40 for normal cases, and $60 for our new keyboard cases. We've recently purchased keyboard cases for student iPads so that they can become more accustomed to typing rather than just touchscreen use. Please note that the device insurance does only cover the device itself. It does not cover those accessories. So like the cases, the chargers, if those become damaged or lost, you will have to pay for that whether you have insurance or not. Okay, so parking is going to be very much at a premium at the high school primarily this year due to everything that is going on construction related here with the new athletic addition. Last year, as construction started, students were still able to walk through and enter in doors N2 right here. Those doors are going to be inaccessible all year due to this entire area being under construction. There's no safe way to allow students to enter and or exit those doors. So first and foremost, high school students, please pay attention to this. Please be mindful, be careful. Just like last year, you're going to enter in through the west side of the softball field. You will enter in here, you'll park. When you exit, you will exit out onto the east side between the softball field and the football field or track area. This will be an exit point. So it's a one-way flow of traffic throughout here. No cars should be driving through these barricades right here. The purpose of these barricades are when our students park, they will walk between the construction fence over to the sidewalk, over this sidewalk, and our student drivers will enter in through doors W1. We don't want traffic driving through here for our students' safety. That's imperative. This will also, doors W1 will also be the entrance points for any car riders that are being dropped off as well. They'll enter in through doors W1. When you're leaving for the day, if you're a car rider being picked up, you will exit doors W1. If you are a student driver, you will exit doors W1, follow the reverse path out to your car, exit, and drive out to the east side of the softball field, between the softball field and baseball field. Staff parking, again, is going to be between the buildings down here. Staff will enter in through doors S18. Again, we know this is not optimal. This is very chaotic and can be hectic. We encourage everybody, when you are driving to school, student, parent, staff, whomever you are, please slow down, take your time. Be patient. We have one more school year to get through with having parking being at a premium. Then we'll kind of be able to be back to normal once the construction's done and we've been able to open up our traffic flow a little bit better. So can't stress enough, please just slow down, be patient, work with one another, let people in and out as they need to. Okay, so this shows the north parking lot, just entrance and exit points. Reminder that last year we changed this. It was an entrance and exit. This is now an exit only. So you have two lanes right here. You have a right turn lane and you have a left turn lane. This is exit only. This is an entrance and exit point for the north lot. Cars should enter in here. You should veer off and go to the outfield side of the baseball or softball field, circulate through, park. When you exit, you should be exiting between the softball field and track and exit out this way. Okay, so there should be no traffic flow coming this way. We left it open a little bit last year once construction got started, and there were quite a few potential accidents that almost happened in this corner right here. So we decided to go to a one-way traffic flow pattern. We asked everybody, please be mindful of that and continue to follow that traffic flow pattern, unless for a specific athletic event or event that's going on in the school, you have been instructed to go a different route if the area has been coned off. I know Mr. Jones, our athletic director, did change the traffic flow patterns a little bit for some of our spring athletic events, just to make it a little bit more conducive. And they have that marked and coned off and signage out there for when that does happen. But this is the default traffic flow pattern, is a one-way flat traffic flow through the north lot, enter and exit points. Okay, so looking kind of the front side of the high school, the west side of the high school, coming off of State Road 29. Again, exit only up here. This is an entrance only point here. So cars will enter in. If you're going to the elementary, you'll go straight and then turn right here. This is now a three-way stop here. Cars that are going over to the high school to either pick up or drop off a student, you will veer off right here. Go in front. Cars can stack up here by the sidewalk as you get your students picked up, and then you can exit here. Again, student 7th through 12th grade student drop off for car riders is here. Those students will come in and enter and exit doors W1. And again, a reminder that this is a left turn lane only. This is a right turn lane only, and there's no traffic flow through here for the safety of our students that are walking to be a student driver. All right, so this slide is looking at the intersection between the elementary school and the high school here. Normally, before and after school, obviously we have our buses lined up down here, stacked through. This is, again, an entrance only point. We are now treating this as an all-way stop, so three-way stop sign. So this traffic coming here, you're going to stop. This traffic will stop. This traffic will stop. Treat it as a three-way stop. That way we can eliminate confusion, allow our buses to get out as they need to through this. So a lot of times what you will see happen is when we release our buses, we will have an administrator or staff member out here stopping traffic so that our buses can get out of the parking lot, which helps expedite traffic flow for us as well. During dismissal time, if you're leaving the elementary and you yield and stop at this sign, what you'll see is a lot of cars are stacked up on this side. If you do not need to pick up a student, you can veer off to the left side of the dashed dotted lines to exit out to the north side of the high school onto State Road 29. Okay, just a couple last reminders here before we finish up this video is, hey, first, don't forget to complete your child's online registration. You should have been sent email notifications in regards to that. If you have any questions, contact your building level secretaries or your school administrator. Bulldog Club for kindergarten and sixth grade students. Great before and after school program. It's not just daycare. They do a lot of educational based activities that they're constantly changing up. Our elementary administration and staff does a great job of offering this program for our students. It's a great program. It's free. Encourage you to participate in that if you have a child in kindergarten through sixth grade. Back to school night is August 8th from 5 to 7 p.m. The first student day, obviously, August 9th. Back to school carnival, August 11th for elementary students, August 11th from 5 to 7 p.m. Your school supplies, those are listed on the website. If you have any questions in regards to those, I'd encourage you to contact, again, your building level secretary or your building level administrator. Free and reduced lunch applications, those should be as a part of your online registration for your student. If you have any questions about that, again, you can contact your building level secretaries, administrators, or you can also contact Becky McQuinn, who is in charge of our cafeteria and foods program. I'm super excited and looking forward to seeing everyone back very soon. So please, students, parents, enjoy your last couple weeks of summer break. And if you have any questions at all, there's my contact information. You got my office phone, cell phones are listed on there, emails on there. Please don't hesitate to reach out. I may not have the answer for you, but I can at least try to steer you in the right direction and get things going. So we're excited to get the 23-24 school year underway. Looking forward to seeing everybody back here real soon. And as always, guys, go Bulldogs.